One thing the state can't stand, the British state, is the fact that they're losing control over many things. And one of those things happens to be the narrative. You see, for too long, we've all been forced to pay a tax known as the TV licence to fund the British Broadcasting Corporation, or the other way of putting it is the government mouthpiece, and anything that gets funneled through them has to be the truth, of course. And by proxy now, when you've got all the other media outlets popping up online, and YouTube is being invaded by God knows how many of them, and also certain others, it's quite obvious that they're trying their best to control the narrative. So naturally, when you get a party effectively appear from somewhere that's a threat to the establishment, they won't get any airtime. GB News is a very famous example of this. We're seeing that certain people, cough, cough, Rupert Lowe, cough, cough, Ben Habib, won't get any airtime on GB News because of GB News, need I say any more? And when they go on other areas, it's more than obvious there's some kind of inbuilt institutional bias towards them. Now with YouTube, with social media as a whole, you get people like me. At the end of the day, I'm just a working class fella who drives a cab for a living, but I read, I research, I learn, and I probably know comparable amounts compared to some scholars out there because I put the time in to try and learn it, and then I can impart the information, and that also includes what's going on. Rupert Lowe knows that as well. He really does, and using it to great effect. I mean, look at this tweet here. Rupert Lowe's meteoric rise has defied all odds, thanks in large part to Elon Musk providing a free speech platform. He's bypassed the legacy media blackout and even the GB News snub. In just days, Restore Britain has over 70,000 members, much to the chagrin of the establishment, which refused him entry. As Rupert says, the problem is they're all in one big club. Part of the reason they cut me out is I'm not interested in going or having drinks with them and getting drunk in the bar late at night and doing all sorts of things that they think are okay. A man of the people, not an outdated, corrupt system. So let's have a bit of a listen, shall we? And see exactly what he had to say.
Selection, because I think that way we genuinely have a chance of restoring what used to be Britain, which is very much not Britain now.
So, I mean, there are so many things to talk about, aren't there? I would say the first thing is it is remarkable how many members the party has had in such a short period of time.
We went through 70,000 members yesterday.
I'm aware. I mean,
it's just quite staggering how people are supporting us, and I encourage them not only to support us, but to spread the word, because the media, as you know, blacked me out. You know,
of course,
GB News, who set themselves up as a sort of an impartial broadcaster, haven't had me on since Nigel politically assassinated me. I virtually never hear from the BBC. They didn't cover the rape gang inquiry at all. So I think people have got to now wake up and understand that it's not only the political parties that aren't serving them, the media isn't serving them.
Well, it's the system itself.
And the essence of a free, as you know, a free democracy is the media must act as the safeguard for the people in challenging the politicians. But the problem is they're all one big club. And part of the reason they cut me out is I'm not interested in going to have, you know, drinks with them and getting drunk in the bar late at night and doing all sorts of things that they think are okay. That's not what I want to do. I've got, you know, I like to walk around my farm, look at my crops. I like to talk to people who work for me and work with me. And I've got better things to do than you know, cruise around with a bunch of lightweights. So I think you can see it now. It's just so obvious. And if the people can't see it, then open your eyes, because it's there. It's there. But unfortunately, for them, thanks to Elon Musk and thanks to social media and thanks to the free speech that he's basically now embedded, and Zuckerberg is following. So our following on Facebook's actually gone well through our following on X. So we've got our own platform. We're much bigger than most newspapers now.
So you can see, despite Starmer, despite the system in place to effectively censor and black out what's going on to make sure that nobody knows about Restore Britain or anyone else for that matter, it's not working. You see, everybody has one of these. It's attached to them like a limb. And there's Twitter, there's Facebook, I call it Twitter, it's obviously X, there's Instagram, and there's all manner of social media apps. YouTube, you're watching this on YouTube, another social media app, and I'm bringing you news about him. So it's another channel, and it completely outsmarts the system. And when you look at it, you see we're going to ban VPNs, we're going to ban social media for under 16s, and they know what's going on, and they know they can't stop it, and they know they can't control any of it, and it worries the hell out of them. Like any bad business, you get a situation where you will make decision after decision after decision to try and save your own arse. And eventually there will be a decision made that you can't do anything about, and it will ruin you. That is what is happening to the British right now. And Rupert is coming right up to them and saying, I see you. I see you. And it's wonderful to watch. I mean, some of the clips that I played, say 70,000, it wouldn't at all surprise me if I don't pass 100,000 over the weekend. I'm very confident of that. I mean, as I've said in the past, I belong to Restore. I joined Restore. And I also joined the English Constitution Party because I believe that, you know, a lot of the answers to a lot of our problems are to be found in the English Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Act of Settlement, the Claim of Right, the Charter of the Forest, the Magna Carta, all of those wonderful, wonderful bills that were all created generations ago and have been either suppressed or forgotten or completely ignored. And again, it's leading to a lot of what's happening now. And you got a point in the early 70s where you had all the starts of this European nonsense that we're all cooked up in now and everything else. And they stopped teaching constitutional knowledge in schools. And you end up with a generation of people that believe there is a British constitution, that everybody is British. There's no such nationality as English, Welsh, Scottish, Irish. And it's all gone. And you get people on social media like Graham Moore of the English Constitution Society. You get people like me and many, many others who have gone and looked at, read and learnt what's really going on instead of the bullshit that you see on the telly. And unfortunately, Restore Britain need to make sure they're advised by people that really know what's going on, so they steer this in the right direction. Because at the end of the day, there's only one chance to fix all this. And if we don't, I don't know what's going to happen next. I really don't. But back to the point, the English, and moreover our inalienable rights, are suppressed by the state as well. You find it very difficult to punch through. You need a few million quid wrapped around you. Otherwise, you know, it's not going to happen. And the English are very inconvenient to the state because the laws that come with it end all of this nonsense. They end all of this nonsense. So what, of course, happens? The state blanks it out. And then we end up in a situation where we're suppressed as well. So if you can use social media to, you know, push through, really push through, then you're in a position where, you know, by God, you can affect some change. And Rupert has really got there. He really has. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Share my stuff, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. And as always, I will look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.